Welcome to EnfinityCast, the space where we explore the universe within our own minds. Today, we're tuning into a frequency that connects us all: music. We're going to look at the psychology of sound, why a simple melody can get stuck in your head for days, and how a chord progression can feel like it's telling the story of your life. And to help me unravel this beautiful mystery, I'm joined by the wonderful Bryn Sora. Welcome, Bryn.
It's great to be here, John. It's a topic that's, well, it's constantly playing in the back of my mind.
Literally sometimes, which is a perfect place to start. Let's talk about those inescapable loops of music, the earworm. Why does a fragment of a song, and often not even our favorite song, decide to move into our heads without paying rent?
It's a fascinating phenomenon. Scientists call it involuntary musical imagery. Essentially, our brains are pattern detecting machines. When we hear a melody that is simple, repetitive, and has a conventional rhythm, think pop songs or jingles, it creates a very clean, easy-to-remember pattern. The auditory cortex, the part of our brain that processes sound, can get stuck in a loop trying to complete this simple pattern, playing it over and over.
So it's less about the song itself and more about our brain's love for simple, unresolved puzzles. And that same brain that gets stuck on a simple loop can also be completely hijacked by a more complex piece of music. One moment you're feeling fine, and the next, a song with a minor key comes on and you feel a wave of melancholy. How does that switch happen so fast?
That's the power of harmony and tempo. Our brains have learned associations over millennia. Fast tempos and major keys often trigger the release of dopamine and signal excitement or joy, mimicking a racing heartbeat or an energetic state. Slower tempos and minor keys can evoke introspection and sadness. Music doesn't have to go through the logical part of our brain. It takes a shortcut directly to our emotional centers, like the amygdala. It's a primal, immediate connection.
Speaking of connections, let's talk about memory. There's nothing quite like hearing a song from your teenage years and being instantly transported back in time. It's so vivid.
It's the ultimate time machine, isn't it? You hear a specific song, and suddenly you can almost smell the gymnasium from a school dance, or feel the sun from a past summer vacation. That's because the auditory cortex is deeply intertwined with the hippocampus, our brain's memory hub. When you form a memory, the music you are hearing can get encoded right alongside the sights, smells, and emotions of that moment. When you hear the song again, it pulls up the entire memory file with it.
Which explains why we all become our own personal DJs. We curate soundtracks for our lives. We have a playlist for focusing at work, one for the gym, one for a quiet rainy day, and maybe one for getting over a breakup. We're actively using music to architect our own emotional states.
Exactly. We're not just passive listeners. We use music as a tool to regulate our mood, to motivate ourselves, and to connect with our own past. It's this incredible universal language that doesn't need words to be understood. It speaks directly to our neurology.
So the next time a song gets stuck in your head, or a forgotten track brings a tear to your eye, just take a moment to appreciate that incredible dance happening between sound and your mind. That's all the time we have for today on EnfinityCast.
Thank you for tuning in with us. Join us next time where we'll be exploring the mysterious world of dreams and what they tell us about our waking lives.
Until then, listen closely.